Hello everyone. I am here to introduce my little framework and a little Raycaster game or engine, and then a little game I made not inside of it. I actually just, funny enough, with this framework, you can just plop your Pygame project directly into it. This framework has an application with windowing. The window class lets you handle basically everything you do with rendering in Pygame. It leaves a little bit to be desired for now, but I'll work on it. The next thing that this thing does for you is it handles a bunch of app states for you, this framework. And ultimately, this is actually a fork of the framework. I'm trying to make maybe a KOTOR clone or some sort of RPG. A KOTOR clone would be a lot of fun because then I have a lot of the work done for me. It's just purely educational. This is personal. Regardless, you can totally download the framework. It's on my GitHub. I'll be able to link that in the description for you after I'm done with this. So, yeah, it basically has three main app states and an app mode. There's primary and debug. Any point in the application, you can be in primary or debug mode. Debug mode just draws an overlay. And also shows you your key presses. As you can see, this is the draw most recent key press from the input library, or API. The input API is a little bit strange. Maybe I'll showcase that in a later video, but it decouples all the input from Pygame, and it lets you monitor your input. So yeah, you can just kind of drop your whatever into the game directory. Obviously, there was other stuff I'm working on for the engine here, or the framework. It'll be an engine, though. There's going to be a whole entity system. I might integrate all this Raycaster functionality, just straight bake it into this, because this will be the base for my little game thing. Well, without further ado, maybe we should jump straight into the program so I can showcase it. We're already in the virtual environment. So if you press F9, well, any point in the program, because you can enable the app mode, debug, or primary from anywhere in the program. You can enable the debug overlay. As you can see here, it shows the song, it shows the app state. The app state is that main menu. So yeah, and the frame rate. It's not much, but if you type, you can see right in the center of the screen. It's kind of poorly formatted. I just had to change the size. I'll have to work out the windowing a little bit more. But for now, let's go ahead and click start. And as you can see, we are in a 3D world. It's actually this little map up at the top left. It's actually that's what we're inside of. At least that's where all the calculations were done to begin with. And as you can see, it shows where we are with the little green dot. That's the player. I followed a tutorial to make this Raycaster engine thing. And I expanded on it quite a bit. It didn't have the mini-map or collision detection for like the walls. There's collision detection and all the other objects that are laid out in the game. There's collision detection, the mini-map obviously, and the ability to swap maps. So you can actually go to another level. All right, so as you can see, a whole other map. This is just based off of the code within that Raycaster directory. Almost everything that's going on the screen except for the debugger. One other thing that my Python framework does is, like I said, it handles menus and the app state ultimately. This is a bit bugged out. What the fuck? All right. Oh, yeah, it's a little buggy. It's not perfect, but yeah, as you can see, here's the next one. We can walk right through here. A big feature of this application you can do is it totally plays music. You can type the music on command for that. And this is original music. You can find it on my other channel under Jumpy Juggernaut, Shameless Self-Plug. But you can turn it off. You can turn that off by typing music off. Music on, music off. But yeah, that's my little showcase for the game I'm creating. It's not much of a game right now, and honestly, I just plopped the Raycaster game just straight into the framework. There was basically no major other work. Um, Reset game, that doesn't do anything for now. But main menu, it'll take you back. You can navigate. You can quit from here. I'll add a settings menu at some point. Yeah, I've been working on this framework on and off, but I will include a link to it in the description along with the tutorial that showed me how to do raycasting with Pygame. That tutorial was very, very excellent. I highly recommend you go watch it. It's certainly got more views than my video, and it's made by a guy who's quite a bit more competent in excuse me, quite a bit more competent at games programming than I am. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and you can feel free to download this. I will include a link to the branch that has this as well. The main branch is my it's called Kotorized because, again, I want to make a Kotor clone. And I figured this might be a really great way to start. I know it doesn't look like much for now, but eventually it might be something. We'll see as I keep working on it. I've got so many projects. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. All right, that was stupid. Bye.